Hey guys, back again, and today, guys, this video's actually got something to do with gaming. So, guys, I figured I'd make a video on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, wanting to know, guys, if any of you guys are gonna be picking it up, and basically what's your opinion on it so far. Obviously this is Vanguard, but I've been looking at gameplay, guys, on Modern Warfare 2, and graphically it looks absolutely fucking amazing. It really does. For me, I am obviously looking at it as in like, what's the word to put it as? Kind of like in skeptic. I mean, even people, bigger YouTubers and all that lot have been saying that the developers are worried about it flopping or not doing well off the gate when it comes to, the launch. And I can categorically say that, the reason these games don't do very well anymore ain't because it's a copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. People, don't like change too much. At the end of the day, Call of Duty, you'll always have a massive fan base following, and it'll always do a very well sell normally. But the thing is, what I think sales are getting worse for in these games is for this right here. When it focuses. Internet required. Now, I could be wrong, guys, and you know where I'm going with this, because I hate online-only games, but I do believe that is a massive factor into what is killing these games off. Because you have to understand, right, out of 100% percentage, that's the be-all, end-all of sales. You got to look at the community itself. Now, you'll have maybe, say out of 100%, you've got 60% of the people that will buy the game and keep the game if it's all on the disc. And the reason they'll do that is because they like to play the campaign. Some people... No, I've got that wrong, really, guys. Let's go back a bit. So basically, what I'm saying is this. If the campaign is amazing and really good, like it was in this one, guys. This campaign was good, in my opinion. Graphics were good. The story was good. The levels were good. I enjoyed it, guys. I enjoyed the campaign. But I know the campaign ain't on the disc, guys. So basically, this is just a cover and a case at the end of the day. It's all needs the internet to play it all. And that's a big, massive letdown for anybody buying a Call of Duty game. On top of that, they are trying their absolute hardest to do what they can in the sense of, giving you free season. Well, it's not free season pass. You pay 1,000 COD points once, and then if you save up, you can keep doing it again and again and again. So it's a one-off payment if you do it that way. That's great. It's a great way of doing it. But for me, what makes these games flop, in my opinion, and only on my opinion, guys, is the fact that nothing's on the disc and none of it is offline. I mean, you look at the campaign, guys, you've got to download it. The actual size of the games are massive. Would be easier if they did an installation disc as well as the other disc, 2 discs. Because at least then, if they did an installation disc and a normal disc, at least then you do have the option of playing on your own without an internet connection, without having to worry about nothing. And, these developers have to understand one thing. These games aren't cheap. And in this day and age, the way price of bills are going, the way price of everything's going, people haven't got jobs, certainties aren't there anymore. We can't afford to waste £60 on a game to find out that it's fucking shite. So they have to really, really think about these things, in my opinion. I mean, the last good Call of Duty, in my opinion, was Black Ops 4. Now, it might not be the best one, guys, right? But let me explain my reasons to why I say that. That's the only game that does say it needs the internet, guys. But even without the internet, if you go and install the game without the internet, without any updates, you can still play the offline multiplayer maps with bots. Now, some people might like that, some people might not. But for me, guys, that's a bonus. That is what makes that game for me. I love the campaigns, but let's face it, Black Ops 4 didn't have a campaign. So that was the first downfall there. But however, they did let you play the game offline regardless. No updates, no nothing. So I thought, that's cool. I like that. I'm not going to go wrong. But it's kind of a bit of a shit show now when you have to get excited about the fact that they've added a tutorial or a demo mode. So you've got something to play. You don't feel completely dumbfounded when you spend £60 on a game to realise you need an internet connection at all times. This is not the way forward in video games, and I think developers are still stupid enough to not realise that that's the problem with the gaming community today. It's not just about delivering a great game, great graphics, smooth running, great everything else. It's a factor for everybody. Everybody wants to play a video game on a system that they bought because that's how they want it. They don't really want to be hooked up to the internet 24/7. Some people do, some people don't, but there's a majority that don't. And that's the point they're not understanding. The PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox and all of them brought to the table entertainment. They brought entertainment, they brought it at a budget price, and the games were fluent. There were so many games for them systems. That's why they do so well today. Why do they think that the retro gaming is so fucking booming today over new generation consoles? Firstly, the Sony PlayStation 5, they're now upping the price of the system, which is alright, fair enough. But the launch of this console has been the absolute worst fucking launch in a console ever. I'm not saying the console's shit, bad, or anything like that. I'm saying the launch of it, guys. You still cannot get your hands on a PlayStation 5 today. It is absolutely fucking ridiculous. The console launched nearly 2 years ago, if not 2 years ago now, and we're still waiting to be able to go into a shop and buy one. Absolute stupid. I hope you don't make the same mistake in making a fucking PlayStation 6. Leave the PlayStation 5 for a good 25 fucking years. Because, let's face it, it's not graphic improvements we're looking for anymore. We want improvements in the way the games feel now. In car games, we want realistic damage. We want realistic stuff to happen. Like if you grind your gearbox, we want our clutch to fuck up. We want the cars to have realistic damage. We want the guns. We want in the multiplayer maps of Call of Duty, we want to be able to go anywhere. If you can see it, we can go there. We want to be able to climb up high. We want to be able to come down low, you know. We want to be able to hide in the bushes and not be seen. We want to be able to snipe at people. We want to be able to shotgun people. We want to be able to go around with whatever weapon you got in the game and be able to actually make use of it. We want to have an offline experience as good as an online experience for everybody. It should be a capability for everybody. If you're a campaign and a story player, you should be able to do that shit offline. If you want to play bots, you should be able to do that offline. If you've got a massive friend base or you love playing with other people and you love the competition of it all, then you should be able to go online and enjoy that shit. But the last few days on Call of Duty Vanguard, I haven't even been able to get online. I've been waiting in lobbies for like an hour sometimes for it to even get me in a game. And these are the things we're talking about. Sony, you need to do something, man. You need to do something. You need to make your bloody online subscription free again. Or do something, because you all money grabbing. Everyone's the same now. Everyone keeps doing this subscription crap. Even with your Skyboxes, guys, for TV, you got Netflix, fucking Disney Plus, fucking Discovery Plus, now Paramount. You know, we don't want to keep. Who the fuck can afford all this stuff today? It's ridiculous. Nobody can afford $5.99 per channel. That's ridiculous. Absolutely bonkers, man. No one cares about on demand. If you want it on demand, we'll buy it on fucking Blu-ray or DVD. You can watch it whenever the fuck you want then. They didn't need to make TV as complicated as the fucking buying of a DVD. You shouldn't have to pay a subscription. You should pay one fucking fee like you did to Sky back in the 90s and get all the channels. The only thing you should pay for is Sky Box Office, not fucking every channel on the channel. It's bollocks, man. Who wants to pay all that? And it goes the same for video games. We want to be able to have the experience we had when we was kids and younger, you know? We want to be able to go and enjoy the game. We want to buy the game, come home with the game, put the game in and play it. Now, we understand that games now are absolutely massive in size, and they have to be to do the credibility of the graphics and everything else. We understand that. But do something about it. Give us multiple discs. Say, look, Call of Duty is going to come on 3 discs. An installation disc, a campaign disc, and a multiplayer disc for you to play the multiplayer maps and offline. And then obviously have an update or a patch. I understand the patch and update then to add the online and keep it up to date to play online. But if people just want to play multiplayer on their own, on the zombies or whatever, to have that on one disc, have the campaign on another disc, and the installation on another disc. It might cost you more money, but people will appreciate that you've took the time to make that available for everybody else. And, you know, maybe make the digital version cheaper, bring it out a month early, because I'm willing to pay £80 for a game that I know I can keep in my collection and play for the rest of my life, rather than pay £60 for a broken piece of crap. And that's why people get bitches about Grand Theft Auto 6. We're never going to see it. Oh my God, I'll be dead before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. I'll be an old granddad before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. People don't understand. Rockstar fucking delivers. They take their ass time. I got that wrong. Their sweet ass time, I meant to say. And they bring out the best fucking game. Do they have hiccups? A little bit here and there, but they're not game breaking, guys. When did you play Grand Theft Auto 5 and find the game the day of launch was absolutely broken? They didn't have it online straight away. No, they didn't, but it wasn't a broken game. You didn't play through the campaign and feel like everything in the game was broken and fucked. It looked good. It played good. The story was good. And it's that good. It's held the testament of time that has gone through 3 generations of console. Now, people are bitching and they're moaning about it. I understand that. People don't want it. People want new. They want to move on. But however, GTA 5 is still an amazing fucking game of day. And I'd put it in the top 5 selling games of all time. So therefore, you've got to think, yeah, Rockstar knows what they're doing. And I agree, Rockstar have dropped a lot of good games that they could do today, they don't have to just bring Grand Theft Auto in that. What about, rival schools? What about fucking, hey, that's Capcom, I got it wrong there, guys, fucking hell, it's my fault. I was thinking of Midnight Club, and fucking Smuggler's Run. We need a new one of them, but whether we get it or not, that doesn't matter, but it would be nice to see. Maybe after Grand Theft Auto 6, they could bring back some of them. A new Midnight Club would be fucking awesome, but a Smuggler's Run, a game out of nowhere, guys. About a new State of Decay, something like that. It would be fucking not State of Decay, State of Emergency. Yeah, I keep getting these games wrong, guys, mixing them up now. But anyway, guys, that's my opinion on why these games are flopping and why the developers are worried. Why would you worry if you're a developer? Why would you need to worry? I'll tell you why you're worrying. It's because you're doing it wrong. We don't want to have an internet connection at all times. I've got the fastest BT broadband I can get, and I still don't run a great performance on the PlayStation 5. So I can imagine what some of you guys out there feel like if you're in other countries and you don't got this fiber optic fast broadband and that lot. I understand. I feel for you. It's nothing to do with you if you're a poor country or a rich country or whatever. At the end of the day, you can only get what you can be provided with, and that's bollocks that we have no choice but to have horrible internet connections, and then you can't even just be like, oh, well, I'm satisfied, I can go play on my own, because you can't. And that is where developers need to understand. Give us multiple discs for installation so it cuts away having to have giant patches and shit. Put it all on the disc. If you did that, you'd find the game would sell a lot better, and you'd find it would do better because people wouldn't be so angry and snotty. It pisses a lot of people off. Some people ain't got patience nowadays. They try it for like 3 or 4 days, getting fucked over, getting lag, getting this, and then they sell it, and that's where it sells wrong. If you had the campaign on the disc, a lot of people would be thinking, well, I'll keep it for the campaign, rest of it shit, whatever. You get people sided all ways. And that's my point, guys. You've got to be able to make it versatile for everybody. For myself, I'm a collector. I love to collect my games. If I enjoy my game, I enjoy everything about it, I keep it. But that's just me, guys. Now, I know a lot of people out there are the same. I know a lot of people out there like to play campaigns. And I know a lot of people out there like to do multiplayer. And some people like to do the multiplayer experience without being on the internet, see? So you can do that with bot mode. But Call of Duty, you've lost your way, man. You've lost your roots. And the reason you've lost your way and you've lost your roots is because you turned your back on us all. You made us have to have an internet connection. You give us shit poor internet styles. And you charge us for it. You keep charging £17 for a skin. A skin, 17 quid, and you wonder why people are moaning. Go back to the original Call of Duty ways, where the game's on the disc. Go back to multiplayer being on the disc and bot mode being on the disc and the zombies and the campaign on the disc. Do that, and your sales will go back to high again. People need to see it. You've lost faith. Everyone's lost faith in games because they come out at a high price and they never deliver. Saints Row didn't deliver. This game here is great. It's fun. I play it often, but I hate the fact I have to play online and the campaign's useless to me. I want to be able to uninstall the campaign, and if I want to just play the campaign, install my disc again and play just the campaign. Install just to play multiplayer. I want that option. I know you've done that option in the sense of you can uninstall some parts of the game, but I want it on disc. I want to be able to know what disc I'm putting in to play what part of the game. And uninstall and install whenever I want to. Do that, and I guarantee you'll have a better reception from people that want to buy your games. But until you do that, you won't. Now, in the meantime, guys, I'm going to end this one here. Let me know down below, guys, what you seriously do think about Modern Warfare 2. Do you think it will have anything offline? I hope it does. But in the meantime, guys, let me know, and I'll catch you all in the next one.